Hey guys, my name's Abby. Welcome back to my channel. I'm really excited today because we're going to talk about a skill that is very practical and it is part of your everyday life basically. But it's a video that I don't see many people talking about, and that's how to write again. As quadriplegics, our hands are impaired at some level, but it doesn't mean that you can't write again or draw again for that matter. So please let me know in the comments if this video has helped you, if you learned any new tricks or techniques, and even if you shared it with anyone. I love seeing your guys' feedback. It means the world to me and it keeps me motivated to keep creating content like this. But today I want to share those techniques that I've learned throughout the years. And just to prove it, here are pictures of my drawings right after my accident happened. You can see the lines are all crazy. There's no control in that pen movement or marker movement whatsoever. And now here are pictures of drawings now. If that hasn't proved that these techniques and tricks help, then I don't know what will. So here are tricks and techniques to overcome your disabilities and write again. First, you have to learn how the heck you're going to hold the pen. Now, some people try to hold it just like normal, but there's not really control in the way your finger and your thumb is wrapped around it. So what I like to do is holding my pen, I'll wrap my index finger around it like that, and then I lift my pinky with my thumb and kind of separate it from the rest of my fingers. And then I use my chin to tuck the pen down and under the pinky, and then I push it forward with my chin so it's locked in there good. Now this is how I draw, this is how I write, this is how I do everything. My fingers are a little bit contracted. My hand can't open fully, so that helps too with holding it tightly. And that's also how I'm able to trigger spasms to pick up objects, is by how tight my hand is. So that is how you can hold the pen. Some people will use universal cuffs, also known as U-cuffs. It's wrapped around your hand. I used to do that until I adapted, and now I don't have to rely on someone to help get the U-cuff out, to put the pen in it, to wrap it around my hand. Learning how to do it without a device has helped a lot in my independence as well. The next obstacle is the type of pen you're using. So there are push pens that all you have to do is click. There are pens with caps that you have to pull apart and pull the cap off. There are pens that are twisty, so you have to twist it to get the pen out. I don't know exactly what that part's called, but those are probably the most challenging for me. I like these push pens that just click, or the capped ones. But on all my capped pens, you can see all these teeth marks, and the caps are kind of destroyed, but it gets my writing ability to be independent, right? Have no worry in remembering what these pens what these pens are called, because I'm going to link them in the description too. The ink in all pens actually really affect the way you're writing. It depends on how hard you have to push on the paper, how slow you have to write because the ink isn't coming out fast enough. But I found that this Papermate InkJoy pen works really effectively, and this rubber also helps create a grip, and that is basically covering the entire pen. So you push it open and the ink just comes out super fluid and fast and easy. It is a fine tip pen, so you have to be careful. The tips do matter because of the stabilization your hand has on the pen against the paper. Here is my favorite type of pen because of that reason, and it is the Micron pens. If I have it on my lap, stop spazzing, I can grab it. Okay, Micron pens. This one is blue, but they come in black. They come in a lot of colors actually. These are artist pens. Artists use these because they don't bleed through the paper. The ink comes out really easy and thick. I love these pens because the tip is flat. It's not pointy like how Papermate, really any pen is. Now, because it's flat, you're able to have steady control against the paper, and you can feel the movement of the pen. Because they're specialty pens, they will be a little bit more expensive, but they're worth it and they last a really long time. Another option with this flat tip pen are Sharpie pens. But the only problem with Sharpie pens is that they are going to bleed through. Now this one, there we go. That lid is a little hard to get off. It's the same type of pen that's going to bleed through. With these flat tip pens, you're going to want to find a tip that's pretty thick. This one's called the Ultra Fine Point Sharpie pen. This Micron pen is 0.45 millimeters, so you are going to want to check that when you buy these pens too, because they do have thinner points. But this point, I wouldn't go any smaller than 0.45 if you want to have better control when you're writing using these pens. Sharpie also has fine tip pen. It's a little bit smaller than the Micron size of 0.45. So I don't totally recommend it, but it has the same idea of being flat. And literally, I'm not kidding, try these out when you're writing. It is a huge difference in your writing skill. A third technique I have for you is your sitting position when you're writing. Now, if you're in a power chair, it's going to be a little bit easier because you can recline and kind of adjust your position a little easier than if you're in a manual chair. But what I like to do is recline a little bit so that I'm not worried about my balance and my core, and I can focus more on my hand and my arms and how I'm writing. I try to use more of my arm than my wrist when I am writing the letters because my wrist isn't that stable since only part of it is working, the rest is paralyzed. So be careful on the wear and tear that you're going to put on your neck and your shoulders. Take breaks when you are writing so that your body can take a break and recover and rest a little bit and then go writing again. But your posture does affect your writing ability as well, especially if you are trying to draw a perfectly straight line or perfect letters, then you gotta recline. It helps a lot. And the last tip I have for you is that if you have to apply more pressure, then use two hands. I'll hold it like this, and then I'll use my thumb against the pen, and so I'll recline and I'm able to focus on what I'm writing. And that's the last tip I have for you guys. I hope this video helps. Please let me know in the comments below if this video has helped you, or if you have techniques your own that you'd like to share. Please put it in the comments, like this video, share it. That's all these videos are for, is for your benefit. So I hope you guys have a good day. Go write some letters to your grandma, to your grandpa, your family, and show off your new skill. See you guys.